into the final game off the back of 2 wins? What do you say the focus is like in the group?
Focus is great in the group. Again, nothing changes from us. The mindset is we know what we need to do. We still control our destiny, so we go in there to control our destiny.
When you look at what's ahead for you guys and this Pittsburgh team that you have to play against, what is going to make this game so difficult to control that own destiny that you're talking about? What's the biggest obstacle you face this week?
Ourselves.
What about yourselves then are you going to have to overcome this week?
Adversity.
Yeah, you've spoken in the past couple of weeks about what it is that you see in this slightly different shape and the tweaks that you've made over the last couple of weeks. But what was kind of the moment that made you kind of sit back and think, okay, maybe we have to change something to get the best out of this group?
No, it's just a combination of us looking at what we had available at that moment and the brainstorming from all of us in the coaching staff.
So with what you have available at the moment, what are the updates on Danny and Colin?
Day to day.
Do you think that would have a pretty large effect on how you look at how you want your team to set up? You don't have to give away anything, but does that affect how you guys want to
Yeah.
set up? Yeah.
Maybe we go in a back four.
As you look, towards the postseason, and you said, I think on a couple of occasions.
I can look ahead of that. We have a game first.
Sure, but how important would, getting into the postseason and potentially having a home playoff game mean?
We have to play the game on
as well?
Saturday first.
Sure.
That's why we say it's on our destiny. We control the destiny. We got to finish the job. Job ain't done.
Has that been the overarching message each and every day to the group?
Always, because you can't look ahead. What is it to look ahead? We don't know what tomorrow brings. Right? The only opportunity and the only moment we have is today. So our focus is on today. We had a great training session, and tomorrow is tomorrow. But now the focus is today and the day by day. Can't start looking ourselves ahead of what is going to happen. That's where the mistake you make. The mistake is now, in the moment. Live in the moment, take care of the moment, and be ready for what is presented to you tomorrow.
Do you think that's been consistent throughout the whole year, or has
Yes.
that been a mentality that's arrived as of late?
No, that's mentality that we always have. And again, that's why I said result is a result. That's not something you control, the outcome of that result, but you can control the outcome of what you do daily to maintain and sustain that, and eventually you're going to get rewards.
What do you expect to see from Pittsburgh in this game?
A team that's going to fight.
In what way?
Physical,
Sure.
football, winning duels.
Any other questions in the room?
We talked with Pat at the start of the year about he shared a story with us about how he had to calm down a fellow goalkeeper in the 2023 USL final, and the way that he conveyed it to his fellow goalkeeper was that you don't know when these games come around. And this isn't a cup final, this isn't a playoff game, but this is one where if you guys get a point, you seal your playoff destiny, you go play a playoff game the next week. How has been your preferred way to convey that to the team, that you guys do hold the cards? Is it that you put a lot of importance, or is this just one more game in a run?
It's never about the occasion. The occasion is the game, but the game remains the game. It's 90 minutes that you play. You should never change what you're doing from game 1 to game 30. We only know one way. We're trying to win a football game. I don't know any other way.
Is that how you approach it as a player when you play in these types of games?
That's how I approach life. I play to win. And if I don't, I learn, I move on.
Does the presence of someone like Pat and someone like Rafa that's experienced games like these, weeks like these, does that help the squad kind of keep the focus on the day-to-day as opposed to looking too far ahead?
Yes, it does. But it's also important for these players that have maybe not been. It's not only Rafa and Patrick. Carl won a championship with MLS Next Pro, so he's been in these moments. A Noble won with Toronto, he's been in these moments. So have Tristan Henry, who won with Forge, he's been in those moments, right? Former has won with this club, so he does in these moments. So we have a lot of people that have won things before, and that experience helps you and guides you. So we ready for any moment, to be fair with you. We ready, and we hungry.
How important has it been in terms of adding players with that winning mentality throughout the course of the season into the squad as you've brought different players in?
I think it helps a lot. Obviously, you know, you bring quality. That's going to always raise the quality and the hunger and desire, like I said, that they also bring with them. So we've been very happy with it, but also credit to also the guys that have also been here from day one, because they are the ones also that have set the standard and that have set the culture. So the other ones that have come has just been translated into what has already been there. So that is also something very important, right? Yes, you get new players that have showcased, but also the ones that have started the process are mightily important as well.
We've seen some guys like Quaisha and Formella that aren't being listed on the injury report, but haven't been in matchday squads lately. You know, is that a choice, or are they carrying anything? Or
There's always a choice of what can help us win.
what do they need to show then to actually feature?
They're doing everything what we need them to do. You know, sometimes you make choices. Right now we've made choice changing system, and some players have fallen away. But the most important thing for me is how it is their attitude, how is their character towards their teammate, and what they bring every day, and they're all showing it every day. So you know, ultimately, we decide, the coaching staff, myself, or who I pick for the 11 to win for Phoenix Rising. That is the most important part of my job.
We've talked a lot over the last few weeks about leaders and guys who have won before. Has there been anybody over the last 3 or 4 games that have surprised you in terms of their leadership in these hard moments that have sort of come out of the woodwork?
No, because we knew what we had in house, and they're showing it, and and they understand it. So we, like I say, the process is there, has always been there. You know, the guys every single day, what we asked of them, they're giving it to us. You know, from day one. And they understand the moment, and when you understand the moment, you know, you just guide them and let them go and let them be them.